My name is Kim Milliken. I am the team lead on the Journey team, and I'm really excited to be here. The Journey team is Central County Services First Episode Psychosis team. You may be asking what a First Episode Psychosis team is. It's a new nationwide effort to address the debilitating effects of psychotic disorders by identifying and treating eligible individuals early through something called coordinated specialty care, which loosely translates into a team of people with specialized expertise in various areas working closely together with the individual for 1 to 2 years to reach their recovery. So let's talk a little bit about eligibility. We're currently looking for eligible individuals, and our criteria is anyone whose psychosis began within the last 2 years, and they're between the ages of 15 and 30. The Journey team is unique in the Central County Services family in that we include both children and adults. And the reason we do this is because that's typically the age when psychosis begins in an individual's life. Okay, so now let's do some rapid fire questions. You might be asking, what does it cost? Nothing. What if I have insurance? We'll bill your insurance if you have Medicaid. If you have a private insurance, then that's something that we can discuss at your initial appointment. What if I don't have insurance? No worries. We're here for you. What if I'm having this, but I'm not sure? In that case, reaching out can only benefit you. Either you will be offered help or you will be given peace of mind. So it's really a win-win for you. Where do I go? You can actually just call me directly. My phone number is 254-721-0019. You don't need to go anywhere or make any appointments or anything like that. When you call, we'll arrange a time to do a thorough assessment and determine what's going on and the best course of action to use going forward. What if I experience this after office hours or on the weekends? In that case, you can still call me, but I might not be able to get back to you right away. So if you can wait, that's great. If you can't and you feel like it's a crisis situation, then it would be best to call the crisis line at 1-800-888-4036. Is this a one-time visit? Kind of depends on whether or not something is going on and what you want to do about it. If it's determined that you are experiencing something, then we will talk about services that are available across the agency. But I still want to stress that you have a voice and you have a choice. So after talking about options, if you choose not to pursue services, we'll respect your decision. Nothing will be forced on you. But if you choose to pursue services, then we'll schedule your first visit with your recovery coach right then and there so you know exactly what the next step is. What are some early signs or symptoms of first episode psychosis? It's different for everyone, but hallucinations and delusions are the hallmarks of psychosis, along with something called negative symptoms. So you might be asking, what are hallucinations and delusions and negative symptoms? Hallucinations can range from seeing or hearing things that others don't, to unusual sensations, or even smelling things that other people don't. Delusions can be feeling unsafe, but not being able to explain why, being suspicious of others, or beginning to have unusual beliefs, such as thinking you're on a mission from God or feeling that others are controlling your thoughts or movements. And negative symptoms can range from anything like trouble concentrating or thinking clearly, spending more time alone than you usually do, or even neglecting your own personal hygiene. So what does help look like for someone like me? The services provided by the Journey team are what are called wraparound services, and they include peer support, supported education and employment, group and individual counseling, psychosocial rehabilitative services, case management, family psychoeducation, and of course, psychiatric services. Again, you can choose to engage in all of these services or some of these services. You're not required to engage in all of them. So who will you talk to when you get here? We're primarily a community-based team, so we can really meet anywhere. You don't necessarily have to come into the clinic. If you're comfortable meeting on the telephone, we can do that. If you're comfortable meeting virtually, we can do that. But regardless of how or where we meet, your first visit will be with the team leading, which is me. What does an appointment look like for me? What if I'm scared? Being scared is completely normal. But I want to reassure you that nothing is going to happen without your knowledge or consent. That being said, to give you an idea of what the initial appointment looks like, it's a lot of questions about you, about your experience, and your history. What if I'm a parent of someone who is experiencing this? I'm sure you're scared and probably wondering what you can do to help your child. We work from the perspective of it takes a village, and we want to help you better understand what could be happening. So you're welcome to call as well and be as involved as you want to moving forward. Can I be in the room with my child or adult if I take them and they want me to be in there during the appointment? Absolutely. Can I tell someone else about your program if I have a friend? Absolutely. We would really appreciate that, actually. The more people that know about us and what we're trying to do, the better, because as I said before, the earlier that we catch psychosis, the better the outcomes are. What can a parent do to support their children or young adult or family member? The best thing that you can do is be there for them. Encourage them to reach out for help and let them know there's nothing wrong with needing that help. Remember, early treatment is the best way to recover from a first episode of psychosis, and recovery is the Journey Team's #1 goal. I hope this has been helpful, and we look forward to being here for you and your loved ones. Thank you for watching our Mental Health Minute. Tune in next week for another episode from Central County Services.